built their own bike park. This is the bike that Michael J. Fox will ride if they make a Back to the Future 4. So yeah, good luck to those guys. Salsa, which is delicious, a potato bag, won't hurt any ducks. And we'll leave it there. Hey everyone, Andy from Singletrack magazine here, and today we've got a new edition of Newsdesk. First piece of interesting news is from West Yorkshire, Wetherby in West Yorkshire actually, where there's going to be a new bike park opening very soon, on the 13th of April in fact. Basically, this is a community project where volunteers have got together and they've built their own bike park. It started a few years ago when the riders got together and built a pump track, and they had a natural cross-country loop around it. And basically, it's just grown and grown. More volunteers have been involved. Local landowners have got involved and donated land. And now there's pretty much everything there. So again, there's still a pump track there. There's a pump track for kids. There's jump lines for all abilities of riders. We've got small, medium, and large jumps. And it just looks like a cool looking place to go and take the bike for the weekend. So if you've got nothing planned for Saturday the 13th of April, I suggest heading over to Wetherby and checking out that new bike park. I'll try and find the full address and put it in the written article over on Singletrack magazine so you can find that place. Okay, next news is this bike basically. So if you've been following Singletrack on Instagram, you'll have seen that me and Ross got hold of the Specialized Stump Jumper Evo Pro Carbon 27.5, and we had made it even better. Basically, what we'd done is we created the future. This is the bike that Michael J. Fox will ride if they make a Back to the Future 4. That's fact, you heard it here first. It's a full carbon bike with Spengle 3-spoke carbon fiber wheels for that max power look, and we've got a linkage fork up front, and that is the Trust Message linkage fork, which we actually reviewed a few weeks ago. Now, when we put that bike together, and by the way, all those 100 and odd comments were positive, when we put that bike together, the Trust linkage fork wasn't actually available to buy in the UK, but today it is. So Trust and Upgrade have got together, and Upgrade will distribute the Trust fork in the United Kingdom, but you'll only be able to buy it in independent bike shops. You will not be able to buy it online. Maybe you can order it online, but you'll have to go to a store to pick it up and get it fitted to your bike. Upgrade and Trust are pretty keen to let people know that this fork has to be fitted correctly and set up correctly so you can enjoy the Trust effect. If you want to enjoy the Trust effect though, you'll have to shell over £2,500. And we'll leave it there. Next one, Sonda, UK brand Sonda, who are part of the Alpkit group, have updated the very popular transmitter alloy frame. So the transmitter is a hardtail. Loads of people love this bike. It's a 27.5. The frame costs about £300 on its own, so it's quite affordable, and complete bikes are only £999. For 2019, they've updated pretty much everything about this bike. It does look similar to the previous model because it uses the same, or a very similar tube set. So you saw that really slender top tube, but pretty much everything else has changed. We've got a longer reach, we've got a steeper 75-degree seat tube angle, we've got a 65-degree head tube angle, which Sonda say is a true measurement. And what that means is they plugged the 150mm travel fork in the front, sagged it, and then measured the head angle. So it's 65 degrees with a sagged 150mm travel fork in there. We've also got internal cable routing throughout now rather than external. The dropouts have been changed, and also the chainstay length increases depending on the size of the bike. So small and medium have the same length chainstays, while large and extra large get slightly longer chainstays. And we saw a similar thing on the Signal titanium hardtail. It's a really neat feature and just means that you're more in the center of the bike, which is exactly where you want to be. Okay, so those are available now. You can order those online. And the next news is, I believe it's a UK company. I'm not really sure. This is brand new news. I don't really know much about this company, but they're called Hero Skin. And Amanda actually told me about them. And they're a new protection company. They're going to make next generation protective gear for snow sports, extreme sports, and cycling. We don't really, like I say, we don't really know much about it, although they are promising a fully flexible and fully breathable protective, I don't know, elbow pads, knee pads, vest. We're not sure what they're making, but it sounds cool. Yeah, and any new company trying to make mountain biking safer is great in our book. So yeah, good luck to those guys. And the final piece of news is the next edition of Singletrack magazine is almost out. I believe it will go on sale on the 4th of April, and that's when you can buy it in stores, and that's when subscribers should be getting it in their mail. If you want to get one in your mail, you'll need to subscribe before Friday, which is the 15th of March. We're in March now, yeah? At midnight. So if you want to get the latest edition of the magazine in your mail, subscribe before Friday the 15th, midnight. And in that magazine, we've got interviews with Dan Atherton for Duffy Bike Park. I've said it. And we also have reviews of 3 bikes. There's Brands Mason, which I don't really know much about, Salsa, which is delicious, and Trek, who I don't know, nobody knows Trek. And the best thing is that magazine will come in a potato bag, which is an eco-friendly potato starch bag. And it means that when you throw that bag away, it will decompose and it won't hurt any ducks. And that's it. That's all the news. There's a lot more news, to be honest. There's lots of secret stuff. I've just been in the car park. I've just seen something super duper secret that I can't tell you about. Next week, we're going to have a meeting with someone else where they're going to tell us about more super duper secret stuff. And there might even be more launches of super duper secret stuff next week. But I can't say any more. That's it. Goodbye.